Hey, my name is Brent.
And I'm Nicole.
Welcome to Cloudy with the Chance of Meeples. Welcome to
The 3-game forecast.
the 3-game forecast. And today we are talking about destination spots. Okay, maybe not. But today we are talking about games that have nautical themes. Nautical. I didn't want to say, and we didn't want to say pirates, because that's kind of just generic, right?
Yeah.
And so we did nautical. And nautical, to me, would be like beaches, and could be pirates and watery themes, but not underwater themes. And so, yeah, that's my train of thought on coming up with the list.
Sure.
You agree? Yeah?
Yeah.
And so we're going to talk about 3 games that make one fun game night. And so kind of like 2 smaller games, a bigger game, that can all be played in about 3 hours, I would think. Right?
That's the idea.
And so last time I did the middle game, I was the cheese of the grilled cheese sandwich and you were the bread. So we're going to flip-flop this time. And I will start it off and end it off, and you'll have the big game in the middle. So here we go. This first game is a game all about an island. It's all about making connections on an island. And you're trying to find different things. You're trying to connect villages to villages. This is a flippin' right game called Trails of Tucana. This game absolutely slaps.
It's so fun.
Slaps, that's like my musical term. But anyways,
Yeah.
I use that one.
It can be interchangeable.
When it's a really good song. But this game is fantastic. It can be played over tons and tons of people. I think on the box it's like 2 to 8. But we played this like 30 people.
Yeah, you can play it with big groups.
You
or
can.
Small groups. Doesn't
Or small
really
groups.
matter. Brent and I have played 2-player lots of times.
We played this absolutely a boatload of times. And you're pretty much just flipping 2 cards, and you got to draw a line between 2 types of terrain, whether it's, forest to mountain or forest to desert. And like I said, you're trying to connect sightings, so the little cave cat and the book, to villages. And you're also trying to connect village to village, and then as you go, you can create combos and get more lines, and so it's absolutely fantastic.
We learned this game during COVID when you could only play games with other people online, and that was one.
We actually played online with, I think it was the Dice Tower or Dan King.
Might have been, yeah, because there was one of those games that you could play really easily. Just print out some sheets and off you go.
As long as one person has the game, they can kind of control it, and it's just so much fun. You play multiple rounds, so your sightings compound, so you might want to just go for a lot of sightings, and then they score in all the rounds, or maybe you want to get more points by getting villages. And of course, if you get all the sightings, you get extra lines, and absolutely fantastic. Trails of Tucana, fantastic way to start your nautical themed game night, trying to find different things following this island. And so that's game number 1.
Cool. All right, then the next game is the kind of the bigger game of the night, and that one is a game that we both love.
Whoa. Yes, I enjoy it. You love it more than me. I'm just saying that. We do love it, though.
You love it a little bit. I love it lots.
Yeah, let's go that.
Yeah. And that is Far Shore. So that is a kind of, I don't know, worker placement, tableau building game that is set in the world of Everdell. And of course we love Everdell, so of course we love Far Shore.
Yep.
Super fun, with of course that nautical theme to it. Yeah, this game is a little bit longer. It can probably take an hour, maybe more, depends how many players you have, how much AP those players have.
Guilty.
And well, me too. That's one of those ones where I'm like, I don't know what to do on my turn.
Well, you want to build cards that move follow the windrows, so that you can move your boat around kind of the board, around the island of Far Shore, I guess you could say.
Gives you some direction with your tableau.
Yeah, and what cards you're going to build and when you're going to build them.
Yeah.
And as you move your ship, you're gaining victory points, but you're also gaining treasures, which can be victory points or wild resources. So you do that, and then I like it halfway through the game, your islands sink,
Very
those special,
thematic.
those special islands. The tide, I guess, comes in, and those islands sink, and so.
I mean, I don't like that, but
No.
it's cool.
It is a fun mechanism, and it's got just fun nautical artwork. You got the little castaway and the pirates and
Yeah, so cute.
the sailor. I think a sailor's in there, and
I don't know.
I don't know,
They're
but
called.
I don't know all the names of them. But there's a lot of cool island-ish like nautical characters in the game,
Yeah,
and so
and it's a bit like heavier of a game.
Yeah.
So great for kind of that middle of the night section.
yeah.
Yeah. Far Shore. It's
Number
great.
2. Game number 2 is Far Shore. And then you're going to finish the night off with some nonsense. Not really.
Actually, though.
Yeah, actually. You're going to be playing a game, pounding on the table, yelling yo-ho, and trying to win tricks in Skull King. This game, I will say, when I first played it, I did not like it. I probably played this game
Actually,
a handful of times,
I
maybe
was
even
gonna
almost
say,
10 times before I
you-
truly liked this game.
more than that.
No, I think after 10 I started enjoying it more. Because the first few times,
All right.
so in this, you're playing 10 rounds. And
I don't
depending,
think so, because we played this game a lot with our friend Brendan, and he can confirm. Brendan, please confirm. Brent did not like this game
That
for
is
years.
true. I know, but I lost by like 400 points at times, which is
Me
atrocious.
too.
And if you played Skull King, your
But
eyes
it's
are probably
fun.
as big as saucers think, how on earth did this clown lose by 400 points? But that's the thing about Skull King. It can be incredibly punishing. It's a trick-taking game. You play 10 rounds. Each round you get as many cards as it is the round. So in round 1 card, round 10, 10. Okay? And then you have to bid how many tricks you are going to win.
Yeah.
And you have to bid correctly. If you don't, you get minus points. So if I'm saying I'm winning 3 tricks and I win a 4th trick, instead of getting 60 points for winning 3 tricks, I'm getting minus 10.
Yeah.
And you do that a few times.
And you get minus 400. Just kidding.
No, I didn't get minus 400.
I know. But you got like minus 200.
Brendan got like 400 and I was in the like negatives.
Yeah.
Because I kept bidding incorrectly. So it's a challenging trick-taking game because it can be incredibly punishing, but it is absolutely
it's
a riot.
so fun.
It's
hilarious.
People banging on the table, yo-ho, and you're saying how many tricks you're going to win. And then someone's like, I'm going to win 5 tricks on round, 9. And everybody's like,
It's so
how is this going to
fun.
happen?
And then you do. We just played with friends of ours.
And it was unbelievable.
It was, I don't know what happened that last round, but something crazy happened. I can't even remember what it was now.
And everybody was like
And
cheering
everyone-
and
it
went
was like-
absolutely bananas.
It was insane.
It was crazy.
Someone won.
I think I won because I threw down
No,
the
someone
Skull
bid
King.
0 and they got it.
Oh,
or
right. That's
something.
the other thing. If you bid 0 and you're correct, you get 10 times
Yeah.
the amount of cards. So if you do that on round 10, you don't win a single trick, you get 100 points.
But it's really hard not to win any tricks.
But if you bid 0 on round 10 and you take 1 trick, you
Yeah.
get minus 100.
Yeah.
And so like insanely high risk, high reward. Absolutely amazing,
So
small
fun.
little trick-taking game, Skull King.
Great way to end the game night.
You're going to end the game night and it's going to be an absolute riot. So,
Yeah.
yes, that is game number 3 for a nautical nonsense, SpongeBob. Game night.
Difference.
So you got Trail to Takana, Far Shore, and finishing up with Skull King.
Nice.
3 nautical games. What would you add?
Yeah,
Let us know. There's so many.
There are a lot of
so
fun
many
ones.
nautical, piratey, at sea games or whatever out there. Sea games, whatever. What would you add? Let us know in the description below. We love learning and finding about new games. So let us know. Until next time, my name is Brent.
And I'm Nicole.
Grab your umbrella. The forecast is cloudy with a chance of meeples.